Get out of the way. Hello. Welcome to another rendition of Game Time, Battle of the Rip Radio Network stars. And mind you, today is Friday, and the combatants that are playing today will have a show tomorrow. So you should catch them tomorrow while you're watching them today. Anyway, these two shows are, I would say, pretty much recently on the network. They've been there for at least a good year or so. And I think you enjoy their programming. First off, as always, I say ladies first. And they are very award-winning program. Yes, they are the most inspirational show on Rip Radio. We have Miss Lynette and her fiance, Late. How you doing?
Hi.
All right. And they're from the show called Old School Bruja. So how are you guys ladies doing?
We're doing good. Thank you for having us.
All right. Cool. Next up is two guys from the newer show on the program called Spades of Spades, or Spades for Spades. We have their hosts, Vic and Casey. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
What's going on? Good evening. Thank you for having us.
Everybody's all mellow today. So, anyway, since I figured like you guys are very new to the network, but in a sense, you've been there for a while, and I kind of played off onto your guys' title of your shows, especially with Old School Bruja. So, as game master, I choose the game, I decide how we're going to play and all that stuff, and I create the rules to see who wins or loses. But everybody wins because everyone's enjoying themselves. So, the game that we're going to play is more of like a good thinking game. It's called Old School, New School. So what that means is I will ask a question, either it's older, in relation to older questions, and find out if this thing is older or younger. So that's how pretty much it is. Now, if you get 5, we have this nice little indicator here, as you all see here. And if you get 5 correct answers, each correct answer will get you a star. And then until you get that last star, boom, hey, you get a round. But if you get an incorrect answer during the time you got this, it resets, just like so. And here's the cool thing. Some of the questions are pretty much A and B. So if you get it wrong, you get it wrong. The other person doesn't answer. But if there's multiple questions, A, B, C, D, then the next group gets a chance to answer. Now, here's the other key thing. If you guys are going to ask a question, but you can't answer it, and you want to pass it to the other team, you can do that. But the other team must answer regardless. Okay?
Sounds good.
Sounds good? All right.
That's not mine.
All right. Some of the questions will have pictures, some will not. So be prepared to, not be phased if there's a lot of the questions. So, like I said before, ladies first. So I figured, here's the first question for you all.
Hold on 1 second. There's a lot of feedback.
A lot of feedback. Okay. Yeah. Someone needs to be muted. Let me see here. Hello? You still hear me?
Much better.
Okay. All right. I think it was Casey, so I think he's got it. So I'm going to unmute you when I get a chance to ask. All right. So, all right. Here we go. First question comes from this place. Let's see here. Oops. Hold on a second. I got to bring it up first, if it would let me. One application. There it is. Share. There we go. First question for Miss Lynette and Old School Bruja. Which recording tape was introduced most recently? The old school 8-track or the cassette tape?
The cassette tape.
And you are correct. So that is correct. Actually, surprising enough, by 1 year.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
By 1 year. So that's surprise. That's the surprising part. All right. Let's go with the. All right. Next, let's see. Since you got that correct, we'll go with your next question. So see if you can. All right. Next new school question. Which original member of Destiny Child was the youngest when they debuted? Kelly, Latavia, Latoya, or Beyonce? Which one was the youngest?
When they debuted. Oh, I I guess Beyonce. It's wrong.
No. Okay. Casey and Vic, do you have the answer? So you have Latavia, Latoya, or Kelly. Which one was the youngest?
Look, it's one.
I'm gonna go with Kelly.
Okay. Casey, you agree with him? Your team now. You guys got to agree with us.
You go with Kelly. What you think, Vic?
Yeah,
Wait. You
Kelly
sure?
too.
Wait. You don't have to agree with me.
Make it all think now.
You can be independent. Wait, let's go with Latavia.
Are you sure?
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
All right, okay, we're gonna go with
Latavia.
Latavia.
Final answer.
All right. Final answer is correct. It is Latavia.
We lit.
Okay. So while I set up for the next question, actually, why don't we guys get to know you a little bit? So, Miss Lynette, tell us more about Old School Bruja.
So, Old School Bruja is a place to get all healing. I provide past life regression therapy, spiritual guidance, psychic mediumship, energy healing, ancestral cord cutting. I'm a death doula. Also provide counseling to those who are grieving, and I teach. I have online courses. I have the radio show, and I started this because it has been my life's work to work in spirit and to heal all those around me and to teach them. And so I am now a priestess and will be elevated to Iyanifa.
Okay. Now, tell us about how did you felt when you won the most inspirational program on Rip Radio at the Rippies?
Oh, that was it was exciting because I really wasn't sure because I'm the only Bruja radio show on the network. So my nose ring keeps turning. It's like so crooked right now. So when I got it, my heart was racing, but I was really happy because you don't ever hear of, someone who identifies as a witch, who's a healer, bruja, having a show that like getting awards for it, who's a person of color. You usually hear about them white psychics. Anyway, but yeah, I really am grateful though. I'm really grateful because it was a lot of hard work. Doing the show, even when I wasn't feeling well, when I was coming from a really rough case, putting every ounce of me into the project. So Old School Bruja is one of my babies. My radio show is one of my babies.
All right, cool. So thank you. Now, Vic and Casey, since you guys are the newer show on the network, tell us more about Spades for Spades.
Spade or Spades.
Spades or Spades. It's always confusing.
Go ahead, Vic. You can go first.
Well, we debuted back in March, right as the pandemic was kicking off, and we started the show because we wanted to give people our age, the younger crowd, something that they can watch that's authentic and informative. Basically, the show, we talk about everything. There isn't no cut cards when it comes to topics that we discuss on the show. And typically, people our age like to shy away from difficult conversations. And we basically bringing those uncomfortable conversations to the network, and basically to everyone. Really, it's not people just our age or people of color, just everyone. Because sometimes we have those uncomfortable conversations in order to progress and um, improve as a society as a whole. So that's why we decided to start the show.
Okay. And Casey, you want to add on anything?
I mean, we come from me and Vic. We both have a military background. He didn't say that, so we both have that as well. So we learned a lot with our experience and everything. He's been in the Navy, I've been in the Army, National Guard. I've been a part timer and everything, but it's cool, whatever. But I know we really want to do something positive, and because we know how our community is in PG County and everything, and just as kids growing up, so we just really wanted to try to do something to improve it because we seen, we have a lot of people that have fallen or whatever, that people that need help, and some advice and anything we can give. We trying to touch every topic that we things we think that can help anybody, and I love, all the spiritual stuff too, that's nice. And I love, I really do think that's dope and everything, so we take all that in.
All right. Cool. Well, gentlemen, since you now control the board, so we'll get to our next question as of right now. So here's the next
All right.
question. And this is for you. And actually, this is kind of in relation to what you guys recently talked about, since you guys are military guys. Which military branch is the oldest?
Well, that's the Army.
Yeah, hands down.
Army.
So you guys saying Army? Final answer?
Yeah.
All right, that's two. There you go. You got two right there.
Is
All
that
right.
supposed to be? Is that supposed to be for the Space Force?
Yep, that's the Space Force logo.
They wild for that, bro.
They really
They
created
wild.
a unique emblem for the Space Force. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, that's the
that's
first time I'm
kind of
saying that.
taken out of Star Trek. That's the sad part. All right, here we go. Here's a non-graphic question. So, which I will give you. Where is it going? As we progress along. Here we go. Non-graphic questions. Let's see. You get this. Which soft drink is newer? New Coke or Crystal Pepsi? This goes for Spades. And you got
What?
2 stars now.
What was the options again?
New Coke
Which
or
Coke? Which
Crystal
drink is
Pepsi?
soft drink is newer? New Coke or Crystal Pepsi?
I'm thinking Crystal Pepsi, bro.
I agree.
And that's 3 stars right there. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we on the 3-hit streak.
I haven't gotten it.
Okay, here comes another non-graphic question. Which Japanese word refers to a junior person? Kohai or senpai?
Senpai.
Okay. Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong. It's kohai.
Oh.
Reset. All right. Old school Bruja.
Hey, I was
Okay.
relying on
It
you
sounds a lot
on that one, bro.
softer, but it's like, all right. Little person.
All right. So, old school Bruja, here is your question for, let's see if you can get back on track. Your question is this. Who is the oldest among the original members of New Edition? That means without Johnny. Who is the oldest member of the original members of New Edition?
Oh, it's Ralph.
And that is correct.
Yay.
All right, good. And let's see. Let's remove this, and let's give you another non-graphic question. Let's see here. Actually, whoops, wrong. I keep going all over the place. Here we go. Non-graphic question is this: which sport was introduced most recently? Cricket or lacrosse?
Cricket.
And unfortunately, no. It was lacrosse. The suspense too. It was lacrosse. Okay. Stand by for a graphic for the. Whoops. for the Spades guys. There we go. Here we go. Here's your question. Which presidential candidate is older, Trump or Biden?
This is a good one. Uh wow, this is a good one.
I'll go with Biden. What you say?
I'm thinking Biden too.
Final answer?
Man,
Final answer.
they're close in age, but yeah, Biden. Yeah.
And Biden is correct. He's the oldest.
Oh. By how many years? Not many.
Yeah, it's
Right,
close.
roughly about 2 to 3 years.
Biden acts
Yeah.
older, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because he's pushing 80. Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, he's pushing 80. All right, here's your non-graphic questions. Which music festival is older? South by Southwest or Bonnaroo?
Can you repeat that?
Which musical festival is older? South by Southwest or Bonnaroo?
Do I have to pronounce that correct? Bonnaroo.
Bonnaroo.
Right?
I'm thinking Bonnaroo.
Yeah, Bonnaroo.
Yeah, Bonnaroo. Well, I'm gonna go with that one.
All right. Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonnaroo.
Nope, it's South by Southwest.
Oh, really? I really thought South by
Bonnaroo.
Southwest was kind of newer. I'm sorry, Vic, for doing that. I apologize.
No, I thought it was newer too.
So, all right, Lynette and Latay, here is your graphic question, and again, it's current events. Which vice president was older at the time they entered into office? Is it Dick Cheney or William D. Barkley?
Dick Cheney. Final answer.
Unfortunately, no, it was Barkley. He was older. Barkley was 80 was 60. Barkley was 73 at the time.
Oh, you can't tell. They're all white and old.
Yes.
You know they age quickly.
Yes. All right, Spades. Let's give you another Destiny Child graphic question.
Oh man.
Let's see if you know this one. Among the two who replaced Latavia and Latoya, which one was older, Michelle or Farrah?
Oh. Okay.
I'm thinking Farrah, bro.
Oh, I'm thinking Michelle. We ain't getting it.
Uh-oh. It's in the race right now.
I think Michelle was older, bro.
You sure?
Come on. Yeah.
All right, got 5. I need an answer.
All right.
Come on, bro.
Michelle.
Final answer?
Yeah.
And it's the correct one. Yep, she's older. Actually, she's
Told
the
you.
oldest among all the members. She's 41.
Bro, I was like, I had a strong gut feeling, bro. I'm like,
All right, here is. All right, here's your next non-graphic question, and it's still with music. Which song had the oldest sample track at the time it debuted? A. Notorious B.I.G.'s "Juicy" with "Juicy Fruit," or Robin Thicke's "Blurred Lines" with "Got to Give It Up."
Wait, what?
What was
Repeat the question
again.
real quick, just so
Here's
I
the
can
question.
be sure you're asking that.
Okay, here it is. Which song had the oldest sample track at the time it debuted?
Oh.
Notorious B.I.G.'s "Juicy" or Robin Thicke's "Blurred Line"?
Blurred Lines.
All right. Final answer?
Final answer.
And that is correct. That's 2.
I had to listen to the words.
Yeah.
They used the sample tracks and the Juicy Fruits joint they sampled. Yeah, it wasn't as. It was like what 70s, 80s.
Juicy Fruit was in the 80s. Blurred Lines, it got from a Marvin Gaye song back in the 70s. So, okay, here is the next graphic question. Let's see if you guys get a run. All right, here we go. Which person was the youngest to host Saturday Night Live, Rihanna or Britney Spears?
I go with Brittany, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking Brittany as well.
Yeah, I agree then.
All right, final answer.
Yeah, Britney Spears.
All right, that's 3. All right, that is correct. All right, and we're moving along. Here we go. Next non-graphic
We was at this point not too long ago, so we was let's see
Right?
what happened.
Yeah, we be
Okay,
struggling. We be struggling.
yeah. Here we go. Next non-graphic question is this: which tragic event was most recent? The sinking of the Titanic or the Hindenburg explosion?
Vic, you should know this.
What was the second option?
Which tragic was most recent? The sinking of the Titanic or the Hindenburg explosion?
Wait, more recent?
Most
Yeah,
recent.
more recent.
How much?
Well, the Titanic was like
I
in the
don't know
19 teens.
I don't know the Hindenburg explosion, bro. But if I had a strong feeling, it'd go with the Hindenburg explosion, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go with that because the Titanic was like in the early 1900s.
Okay. So that's your final answer?
Yeah, Hindenburg explosion.
Yeah.
And that is correct. As you brought it up, it happened 20 years after the Titanic sank. So that's why.
Okay.
Okay, here comes your next graphic question. Stand by. And I'm a big fan of these guys. Let's see if you are as well. Which superhero is older, Batman or Captain America? And you may get a point out of this.
Captain America.
Older. Yeah, Captain America.
Captain America.
All right, final answer?
Yeah.
Yep.
I should have said based off of publishing, and which I will. So let me rephrase it again. Which superhero is older based off of publishing?
Well, I'm gonna go with Batman now because Batman had all those comments and all the bam, wham, slam, slam.
Pow.
So is that your final answer?
Yeah, Batman.
Batman? And you guys get a point. There we go. Yes, it is Batman, based off of publishing.
Batman had the bam, wham, slam.
Yeah.
All right. Old school Bruja, with the time remaining, let's see if you can get a run as well. Let's
Shit.
yeah, get something. So we'll start off with a non-graphic question. Here we go. Which artist was older at the time their song became number 1? Cardi B's WAP or Bruno Mars' Uptown Funk?
Which artist was older at the time the song came out?
No, that when their song became number 1.
Who was older?
Yeah, who's the oldest?
Cardi was older because Bruno was a baby.
Unfortunately, no, Bruno. Bruno's Uptown Funk. He was 29, and he was old, about 2 years older than Cardi's current as she is now.
12. I'm old, man.
All right, Casey dropped out.
We're grandparents. You understand?
Okay.
It was like grandparent-like questions.
All right, let's see if the Spades guys can get another run going for themselves with another graphic question. Stand by. And, I think you'll also like this one. Here we go. Next graphic question is this. In their classic movie matchup, The Way of the Dragon, who was older, Chuck Norris or Bruce Lee?
Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. That's final answer.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Surprisingly enough.
What?
Surprisingly enough. Surprisingly enough, you are correct.
That's not surprising. I'm about to say, what?
They doing that American Idol suspense drawing shit up.
You
The
are
winner
correct. Yes, Chuck Norris was older. He was like a year older, I believe.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
next
I knew that
non-graphic
age was close as
question.
well.
Let's see here. Actually, let's go with a graphic question because it's been a while since we've done one. And again, political, based off the time. Here we
Oh
go,
no.
political. I think you
All
guys
right.
get this one. Here we go. Which Democratic vice president candidate was older when their nomination was announced? Geraldine Ferraro or Kamala Harris?
I'm gonna go with
I'm thinking
Camilla. What you think,
Ferraro.
that? Yeah.
I'm thinking
See,
Ferraro.
I'm thinking Camilla.
Mm,
I'll let you go. You want to take this one and go ahead and stamp it? You want to stamp it?
yeah,
Go
Ferraro.
ahead.
Ferraro,
I was,
final answer?
Yep.
Wrong answer. It was
no,
Kamala.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I
He
knew
was
it, bro.
older.
It be trick questions, bro. Look how the manipulative of her age, bro.
Yes.
Like you
Remember,
don't
Ferraro,
see
he's
it.
the 80s. Remember, the 80s are a little older, so. All
Like
right.
it's the wrinkled picture, though.
All right. Let's see if we can try to get you on track before the end of the show. All right, here we go. Here's your graphic question. All right. Which queen was older at the time of their coronation? Queen Alexandria of Denmark or Queen Nefertiti of Egypt?
I want to say Alexandra of Denmark.
That's what I want to say too. Final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer? And
Sir.
you're correct. Yes, you're correct. She is officially the oldest queen to ever be coronated at the age of 56 years old. So that's old. So, all right, here's the next graphic question for you. Which person was older when they began their quest to rebel against slavery? Harriet Tubman or Nat Turner? Oops, there we go.
Oh, it was Turner. Final answer.
Final answer. I can't believe it. You were correct. That's two.
The grandma questions work. I know.
Yeah, Nat Turner was 30. He was 31, and Harriet didn't start until in her early mid 20s. So, all right. Next non-graphic question. Let's see if we can give her a run before the show. Here we go. Which freaky song is older? Jodeci's "Freakin' You" or Silk's "Freak Me"?
Ooh,
So
that's a good one.
because I made out to that song. That was my first kiss to that song.
Okay, let's see here. Let's give you another graphic question here. Let's see. Oh, all right. You may need some help here. Maybe not. We're not. We'll see here. Here we go. Which pro football championship game is newer? The Canadian Football League's Grey Cup or the NFL Super Bowl?
I'm gonna say the Grey Cup.
Final answer?
Because the U.S. copies everything.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh,
the Grey Cup is officially 107 years old.
Yeah, Super Bowl hasn't been around that long.
Super Bowl's only been there for 54, pretty much less than half of it.
Oh,
all right. Well, unfortunately, ran out of time. And congratulations to Spade of Spades. They are the winners of today's game. So we got their full star in. So again, gentlemen, actually, since you are the winners, please again tell us when people can find you. Pretty much tell us what's going to happen tomorrow's show.
Go ahead, Casey.
First. No,
so
seriously,
what's happening
me first.
tomorrow? Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Big.
All right, so yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna be talking about relationships some more, like we did last week. Um, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, Rip Radio Network. Watch us live. It's gonna be another good one. Tune in.
All right, and Alad, tell us about Old School Bruja, what they're going to expect for tomorrow, and then pretty much every Saturday again.
Well, tomorrow we're going to be talking about what to do when Oya comes through, the Orisha of change, and how to maintain Iwapele, kind and gentle character during sudden change, and continuing to do the work and continue to talk about how to follow your practice and find yourself and stay spiritually healthy. And coming in the fall, we'll have more interviews, but I'm not going to share with who. We'll be
All
on
right,
tomorrow at 1:30, so tune in.
all right. So again, thank you, Vic, Casey, Lynette, Late. Thank you for coming on to Game Time. Again, ladies and gentlemen, again, you can see these great program every other Saturday at 11 and 1:30 respectively. I am Brian Lyles, the Game Master. We'll see you next month on Game Time here on the Rip Radio Network with the Battle of the Rip Radio Network stars. See you next time. Bye.
Appreciate it, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.